What is the police budget, like in a broad overview?
I can take this one, I guess. So the city, Oklahoma City, has a lot of different departments within it. One of them is the police. The police department needs to be funded in the way that all the other departments need to be funded. So if you have a department, it has to have money that comes into it so that you can maintain operations, whatever that might look like for your department. So the police budget specifically is actually one of the largest departmental budgets of all of the city budgets. It encompasses and touches a lot of different funds that come into the city. So it's not just the general fund, which is the main place that most of these city departments get funded, but there is a lot of other different programs that fund and actually give money to the police department's budget to maintain whatever their, operations look like or what that seems to be. So I think that's just a broad strokes idea of, you've got all of these different departments in the city, including finance, IT, human resources, parks is a department in the city, fire is a department in the city, the zoo, things like that. So the police budget is a budget category that falls in the overall city budget.
And if somebody can describe just for lay folks, like how are they predominantly funded?
So the majority of the city's general fund, let me rephrase. The majority of the police budget actually comes from the city's general fund. The general fund is funded primarily from sales and use tax. So all the money that you're spending at, your small businesses, wherever you're going to spend your tax dollars, actually 33% of that tax revenue that comes into the city budget is going straight to the police's department budget.
And so I've got the kind of graphic here just showing like what the budget structure of the city is. And so policing pulls though from like a lot of other stuff. I mean, it pulls from, maps 3, maps 4, special, we just passed a special assessment to get funding for the police. So like the better streets, safer cities. So, the bottom line, what is the bottom line budget for the police department?
So it's $226 million, which makes up about 14% of the overall city's budget, which is around $1.66 billion, if I'm not mistaken.